Hi, it's Rakesh, Rootsman Rak, here in my family forest garden in East London, Ilford. For those who don't know this beauty, this is the Taunton Deane kale. It's a plant that was given to my mother maybe 45 years ago or something, and we've pretty much just kept going ever since. In my experience, it lasts for at least eight years before it then starts to wither away. It pretty much gives you green leaves all through the year. Even in the winter when it's snowy, the leaves are still there. They look a little bit wimp and a bit not so energetic, but as soon as the snow melts, as soon as it starts to warm up, it starts to grow again. So it's incredibly prolific. It will literally give you leaves throughout the entire year. I have never ever in my life, in 40 something years, ever seen this go to flower or to seed, which is probably the reason why it just continues to grow. It puts on quite hard woody stems, which I think this one probably doesn't have many of, but you might just about be able to see it there. I've got another one next to it, which is probably easier. There's tons and tons of slugs on these things, but you know what? There are so many leaves that it doesn't matter. I'm happy to share it with the slugs. So, but I have to warn you, it can get quite big. So this monster is actually just one plant that I think I probably put in maybe 2 or 3 years ago. And as you can see, the stem has just grown huge, and it's just growing everywhere, and you can see that woody kind of stem that it has. Quite literally, you just need to take one of those. Obviously it doesn't need to be that big, but one of these thinner ones, and quite literally just plonk it in the ground and off you go. You will have another plant. And if you look around my garden, you'll see there's lots of them all over the place. It's an amazing, wonderful green that, as I say, you'll literally have all year round. So it takes absolute minimum requirements. You know, I never ever watered these in my life. Quite literally just take a cutting, stick it in the ground, and just start eating. Very simple, nice, low maintenance food growing system. That I say, I've had growing here for at least 40 years. Enjoy.